All right, PTen. Couple week, maybe 1 week off. Can't remember, but we're 4 weeks into the season. It's a competitive league this year. It really is. I like what I'm seeing from almost everyone's team, really. Even the 1-3 teams, which some other teams could be 1-3 very easily, and they'd still be in it. Only one team really. Do I think their season's probably over? But not impossible. Um, so. I'm gonna do a video. Dante is gonna do a video. I'll probably post mine first. He's not gonna watch mine, and he'll reveal his rankings, and we'll see, where they line up. Um, I'm hoping they're pretty close because I think mine are perfect. I think they're perfect. I really do. If you argue with that, you're arguing with perfection. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's get into that number 10 team first. That number 10 team is King Papaloo. Okay. It's not that his team is even bad. I mean, he's 0-4. He's not getting the production out of Kamara that he needs, being that that top pick, that first rounder, and everything like that. Miles Sanders is the disappointment. I could have told you that was going to happen, and Metcalf has started really really slow, and Mike Davis is almost worthless. Um, so I don't see this team making the playoffs. I think if we looked at the percentages, are there percentages on here? Playoff odds, not 24%. It's not like crazy impossible. You can come back from this. I just don't see it happening. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I think your season might be over. You're gonna have to win, I'd say, three out of your next four to realistically have a chance. Put yourself at 3-8, and then almost run the table at that point. Something like that. No, wait, I'm one three out of the next four. That would put you at three in the next four. I can't count, guys. That would put you at 3-5. Yeah, 3-5. I mean, yeah, you're right there at 3-5. Who knows? Anyway, our number 19, the team that I just had the luxury and privilege of beating. It's always I mean, if you're gonna beat someone in fantasy, beat your family. Okay, it's team ain't worth it. Um, yeah, I'm not gonna talk too much trash here. He was pounding the hammer on me, and then my team decided to wake up. It's probably Dante's fault that happened. But anyway, Dalvin Cook, he's missed some games. He hasn't been Dalvin Cook. Um, Najee Harris is playing really well. I don't think he's going to keep that production up, though. I think Pittsburgh is a mess, and I think they're going to be behind a lot, but who knows? Um, I'm not a Cortland Sutton fan whatsoever. I'm not a Mike Evans fan. He's dropping balls left and right. Anyway, Bills defense obviously awesome. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't like this team that much. But he's in it. He's 2-2. I mean, he's same record as a lot of other people. He could definitely do it. His playoff chances right now sit at, let's see, 48%. I mean, it's a coin flip. It's a coin flip. Um, the number 8 team is down with it's Renee's team, Patriarchy. I like this team. The question here is she's 1-3. She's got some bad breaks. She's scored a lot of points. Eckler needs to get it going and be consistent. Do what he did last week. Josh Allen, monster. He's going to keep going. Tyreek Hill is going to keep going. He's not going to put up 50. But, um, she was 0-3. She got the win. So let's see what happens, with her team. Jamar Chase, he's been really TD dependent. So I don't know if he's going to keep up his production. So we'll see what happens with her team. Got her as the number 18. The number 7 team, I'm gonna go with my team, my time. Might change my name soon. I haven't thought about it much, but with where my team sits right now, I think this is the accurate place to put me. Kyle Pitts has not been the player I thought he would be. Robert Woods has not been the player I thought he would be. I thought they would be more, swap a game with Cup. That has not happened yet. It could. Keenan Allen, has not been the number one wide receiver on his own team. So that could change. Who knows? Zach Moss, I think he's playing pretty well. I think he's going to continue to get better throughout the season. Saquon's coming on. So if Saquon keeps it going, and then I get CMC back, which there's even talk about him potentially playing this week. So if he plays this week and he's healthy, and then I get Michael Thomas back in a couple weeks, then y'all are in trouble. Then it's a wrap. If Michael Thomas is Michael Thomas or 80% Michael Thomas and CMC is healthy, it's a wrap. Y'all don't even need to play anymore. Fuck right off. Don't 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 set your lineup. Don't do anything. It's a wrap if those two things happen. But those are big ifs, you know. So you guys got that. But I'm 7 right now, so that's where I'm at right now. The number 16, the team I'm playing this week is Murder Boner. It's Dante. Um, he lost David Montgomery as a penalty for talking shit to me this week. He's going to be out for 5 weeks. That's the penalty the fantasy gods have imposed upon him. He will think before he opens his mouth again, I think. Um, his team's okay. I mean, I think his team. I would not swap with his team with my team, and never. He's ranked ahead of me right now because he's just in a slightly better position than me at the moment. But his tight end is not great. It's serviceable. Deontay Johnson is not going to keep doing what he's doing because Pittsburgh is a shit show, and they're going to just continue to go down. Roethlisberger, I doubt finishes the season. So then you got Rudolph. Is that the backup still? I don't even know. I'm not a James Robinson fan, never have been. He played Cincinnati last week, not a great defense, so he had a good game. And then you got the whole Rams running back situation. This week it's going to probably be in a good spot though. So really he's got Devontae Adams. You know, he's got Devontae Adams, and that's why he was trying to trade Devontae Adams for CMC, and I told him to fuck right off. It's a lot of fuck offs I've already done. Someone count those. Anyway, I got him at number 6. Number 5, Binky's Kittles and Bits. This team, if hot at the right time, could win the title. But I got to put her at 5 right now, and this is generous because she's 1-3. But again, I'm looking at power rankings. I'm looking at your team. I'm looking at the entire picture. She ran into a buzzsaw last week with Renee's team going off. But listen, she's got Kyle Murray. She's got Aaron Jones. Swift and Lockett have been playing great. Kittle has not come on yet. DeAndre Hopkins has not come on yet. So this team has a chance to be really, really good. So I'm going to stick by my ranking here at 5 with Binky, Skittles, and Bits. Number 4, we have her counterpart, her worst half. Craig will agree with that. Is Brady's Bunch. Okay, so he's got Tom Brady. Again, wrong about Tom Brady. Guy's crushing it. Didn't have a good game last week, but horrible conditions. I just worry about this dude's running backs. Kareem Hunt is going to be very hot and cold. If Nick Chubb gets hurt, it might be lights out for all of us. But Antonio Gibson hasn't quite been there what we thought he was going to be yet. I was hearing CMC comparisons at the beginning of the season. I thought that was bullshit. Jalen Waddle's in your lineup. I don't think that's a good situation. Calvin Ridley hasn't, been what we thought he would be. But Kelsey, dude's carrying him. He's a monster. He had an off game last week and he got beaten. So if Kelsey does not have a good game, he's probably going to lose, 60% of his matchups. Now we get into the top 3. We got Whoppers. James, holding strong. You're in the top 3. Had a beat down on Craig last week. And you got Mahomes and Henry. You got the number 1 quarterback and running back, and the number 3 wide receiver. But I think Deebo Samuel is overrated right now. He's still going to finish as a top 12 wide receiver most likely, but he's had some really, really huge plays and blown coverages. So let's see what he does with Trey Lance in the lineup potentially. I don't know if Garoppolo is going to play this week or not. But then after that, like, your depth is really, really poor. Like Marvin Jones, Emmanuel Sanders, like these guys are okay. But number 3, that's awesome. For week 4, you're normally already drinking Mai Tais now and forgot about, the league at this point. So it's really good. It's really good. The number 2 team, reigning champs, Bill's team. Once again, Bill has really turned a corner these last 3-4 years, putting together quality teams every year. Derek Carr and Lamar Jackson. He's got really great QB depth. Jonathan Taylor is going to get better and better as the season goes on. I've looked at his schedule. I think he's getting stronger. I think he has been the worst he's going to be, and he's going to continue to get better. And then, Nick Chubb, just give that guy the ball. Baker sucks. CD, he hasn't done what we thought he was doing. I think that's because Dallas is running the ball. Dallas is controlling the clock and running the ball as much as they can. So unless they get behind, I don't think they're going to throw a lot. They're going to throw when they need to. Andrews, beast, but underperformed so far. And Chase Edmonds, I think he's going to continue to do well. I know Connor got a lot of the touchdowns last week, but I really like Chase Edmonds moving forward. Stephon Diggs, forget about it. Forget about it. Number one team, Martin scores easy. I mean, he's 3-1. The guy's just got a really, really beast of a team. I get that reigning champs just beat him. I do. I understand that. But I'm looking at the entire landscape of things. And I really like Martin Scorsese's team. I mean, I just do. He's the point leader. Dak is, he's averaging 28.3 a game. So not anything crazy, but it's good. But then he's got Zeke averaging 20 a game nearly. McLaurin's coming on. Cup, number one guy. Mike Williams beasting. Number one kicker, number two defense. And I mean, this is with Josh Jacobs and James Conner on the bench. So I just really like this team. I think he's a playoff lock. And I think he's going to be in the Final Four, worst case. So it's just good. He hasn't been there in a while. It's cute. Anyway, let's do some matchups for the week. We'll start with Martin's matchup actually, and I think it's against Brandon. And my computer has picked a time to go slow. So let's look at the scoreboard. Choose a different link. Okay. All right. So we were going to look at Martin's matchup. Let's see here. Current. I really feel like Brandon needs to win this team. Start off 2-1. You don't want to drop to 2-3, do you? Josh Jacobs against. I don't know. Yes, you moved Jacobs into your starting lineup since I had that pulled up. Yeah, Joe Mixon's out, right? I'm gonna go with Martin. Brandon will appreciate that because he'll think I put the kiss of death on him if I don't. Binkies, Kittles, and Bits against King Papa Lou. Okay. He probably's got to win this game. You can't go 0-5 and make the playoffs. You just have to, right? Is he going to do it? That's the question. Yeah, I think he does. I think he does. I think King Papaloo wins, and I think it puts Stephanie and him both at 1-4, which is going to be tough for both of them. But I still think Beaky Skittles and Bits can come back from that. Let's see here. Team Whoppers and Down with the Patriarchy. It's gonna be a good game. I am going to go with Renee here because I think the Josh Allen against KC matchup is the difference. KC's defense is not good. It's just not. We got a couple games of the week. Let me actually do Dante and mine's first because this is the co-game of the week just because it's the two commissions. Both 2-2. It's a big one. You don't want someone's going to go 2-3, one's going to be 3-2. Those are two different stories. This is a close game, much closer than the projections have it. I don't like Saquon going against Dallas, but he's always been a Dallas killer when healthy, which hasn't been often. I like Kyle Pitts against New Jersey. Against the Jets. He's got a good tight end matchup too with Higbee in Seattle. Yeah, that Seattle matchup that Henderson's got as well. I think Dante wins this game. Unfortunately, I think he wins by about 7 points. That's what I'm going to go with. Sucks for me. And our game of the week, it is Bill versus Craig. Both 3-1. Flexing that muscle. I'm going to go with Craig here. I think Craig gets the W. All right, guys. Quick 15-minute, 16-minute video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let's see what Dante does. And I'm going to put up a poll on whose video was more accurate. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.